Mean robots suck, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do a video. This will actually be episode of Bear Rock, episode 12, and you guys get to see how it's done. So kick back and enjoy the ride. And welcome back to Bear Rock Logging. Just trying to figure out how to. I had to raise the land up here to get those tree stumps out, and I still want to slope this down, get a track running up yonder to this platform here. I was actually going to put a furniture factory there, but guess where I have the other one? Right here. And all the times that I've been playing since I had this production in place, I keep forgetting that I have it. So we can check up on it, see how it's doing while we're here. Or was this out of wood? Oh no, still got planks. Oh yeah, because this is going to get the planks from the sawmill, and it's not going to get any wood entered to it whatsoever, because all the wood that we take down is going to go to the sawmill. Planks are getting distributed over here. So basically all the wood's coming to the sawmill, getting chopped up. The planks are going to the furniture factory here, and the wood chips, sawdust, whatever you want to call them, is going to be over here. Let's get over here. As I run into the tanker. Yeah, because we need water and we need molasses. Whoa, slow down there, Piper. Zippity-doo-dah. And let's probably would make best to getting a couple loads of molasses. Recording me doing this particular episode of Bear Rock. Because I'm right now, I wanted to do a show you how it's done thing. So he's doing that while I'm actually playing this particular episode for you guys out there in YouTuber land. Let's go grab another thing of water. And oh, wow, 15,000 each. So that should run for most of the day. Oh yes, this is the sawmill. Okay. Now, because how it's going to break down is if I take down, if I do take down trees, those can go over to the sawmill. If I use I believe this tractor, not the one I'm in, the tractor I'm in now is a Valtra But I do believe this Black Beauty here is a Fendt. If I mispronounced that, my apologies. So if I don't use the Black Beauty there with the Tree Devourer, or with the big trailer to go and devour trees straight out of the, pretty much straight out of the ground, to take the trees down faster, versus using a chainsaw. And so anyway, the full trees being taken down are going to go to the sawmill. If I use the front wood chipper attachment with this tractor, I'm going to go straight over yonder to the pellet press. And I was actually thinking about getting a stationary wood chipper, so that way I can get the smaller pieces of wood finally out my driveway. And as you've seen over there in the beginning of the clip, or of the film here, I got wood just littering that side area over there. Oh, which reminds me, while I'm pointing that direction, look up on the chickens. No, wrong drive. Okay, I'll see you there. Oh, okay. Ooh, and we have some eggs. Hey, I got an idea. Who want omelets? I ain't got no pigs, so we can't have bacon. We got to run to the store for that. Oh, what can we get for the eggs? Did I just pet? There we go. Okay. 3,300 pounds. Okay. I believe I'm in January. Well, it's 1,000 pounds better than the lowest, and like 800 pounds less than good. So yeah, you know, we could probably take and sell these two. You know what? I'm not that worried about it right now. So I'll worry about this drive later. So before we go to take a winter's nap here, I guess, over by the river here, there's an excellent amount of just flat land. When we wake up in the morning, I'll show you where I was thinking about putting a road. You can barely see it on this side, and it's holy criminies over here. Anyways, let's show you where I wanted to put that road. I think even before the barley field gets done, we still have like 3 days or something like that, as according to the crop calendar. I was going to put the road here, kind of winding and snaking it back through here to get down there. And this would be a perfect, you know what? It would be a perfect opportunity to get the devourer and get that trailer and get these trees cleared out of here. Trailer or the small one?
The big one.
Yeah, this one suggested the big one. Okay, here we go.
What's that thing in the front?
The thing in the front is the tree devourer.
Oh, like eats trees like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool too.
Wasn't there just snow on the ground?
Yeah, and did you see it kind of disappearing in chunks?
No.
No?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Well, playing a seasonal on the map.
Holy crap, it was just January. Now it's February.
Well, I'm playing 1 day months.
Oh.
So. Okay, the rotating thing is just the dangerous end of the deal.
And then as that, they're going to shoot back into the thing.
Yeah, it works. I know you're probably not familiar with it, but those forage harvesters,
Nope.
it's the same fashion. And that's how fast you go through a tree. But anyways, what did I hit? Oh. Do I need to lower this down? Raise.
Pretty sure it's R, the R stick.
All right, hold on a second. I was actually doing this the other day. How in the blazes do I... Well, folks, I figured out the problem. You see up there in the corner where you get to...
Not bad.
Where you get to go through the... Select the next tool, shimmy through. Yeah, it kind of helps if you get it on the tool before you go raising lowering it. Because now I can lower it, now I can raise it. You know what? Yeah. And I haven't been accused of being the brightest light bulb in the lamp either, so. We can go right through here.
What was that running?
Let's back that up a little bit here.
What was that yet? Was
Now, what you ask?
Was that a pterodactyl? It just ran that way.
Oh, that was a deer.
Oh. Does not look like a deer.
Let's see. And yes, I'm going after these other trees too, but they're going to be at a later time. So I figure I can leave all of the trees lining the rock edge there. Alright, you know what? You're gonna... you guys are bothering me right now. Let me see. But still, this is a good, wide enough. Whoops. This is still a good, wide enough track to... Oh, is it still lowered? Yeah. Okay, cool. Much every tree, like this one here, this one could probably stay. But all these trees that you see right here on the grass, except for the ones lining the rock, of course, this one's gonna go. I don't know, I might come back and grab that one. But we're gonna bring the track down or like around through here. Get this one out of the way. Bring the track over. Excuse me. And go all the way down that way. And with it, because take the track all the way pretty much around the outside, but go all the way down over there as far as we can go. We'll just work little by little, and maybe at some other point we'll clear a way out of here in this area, put another field in here. So, oh, we're only 24% fill, huh? All right, let's. Anyways, back to the tractor. Alright. The trailer's 58% full. We have 145,571 liters of wood chips in here at the present moment. So, yeah, now we got 154,272. Yeah, I figures that tree wouldn't go quietly into the night. There we go. We'll circle back around. Starting to get a full trailer load. $83. Okay, we can probably snag up these few extra trees over here. It's not following the trailer anymore, so I'm thinking we're full. So yeah, I kind of figured we were getting full, or at least that Devourer was full because it wasn't following the trailer.
And just put them straight on the ground.
Actually, you see this little icon right there?
Mm-hmm. It went in there.
Yeah, that's what they call a tip icon. You can just pull up there and dump your stuff there. Yes, it looks like it's going into the ground, but it's actually going into the facility.
Yeah, I know.
But over here, oh, that's the wood. Yeah, that's not going to have a... Okay, we're going to go by the noisy sawmill real quick. No, we're not. Where's that sell point at? Oh, okay, well. Okay, a lot of other places will have a grate like that. This is just a big one. It actually is part of this building here, but there's also smaller ones that'll be also with the, like a salt porn or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those things come in different sizes. And sorry folks, going by a noisy sawmill. Hold on. The first crop that's going to be ready is the barley. I may have said the wheat, but I think it's going to be the barley. So we just got to wait for the crop calendar to come back around. Like I said, I think barley's got like 2 or 3 days maybe. So my canola field, my wheat. Yeah, of course I would put the barley all the way back here in the back. All right. So let me check the fertilizer.
What's that?
That's the fertilizer spreader. And fertilizing done. See if we can fit through here.
Nice.
Let's see, we can park this back up and...
You say, Dad, you almost hit a bird. And another one.
Alright. Well, so far, that's how pretty much the gameplay is. I mean, if you're the one doing videos, you already got an idea. Everyone's got their own way, and this just happens to be the way that I found to do it. So, yeah. And for all you let's see. Yep. Well, anyways, you out there in YouTuber land, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you for being part of this journey, and thank you for being part of this journey.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna end it right here. I'm out. Peace. So, well, actually, this is this isn't the last episode that Jerry recorded, showing you guys how everything's done. I believe it was episode 12, the last one. Anyway, this is the last little bit of episode 13. And I kind of put a funny thing in here. And yes, I watch way too much of DJ Goham. So if you watch DJ Goham yourself, you'll understand what's coming up. That's a lot of wood chips. Did you catch that? Yeah, I had this crazy notion that I was going to fill this pellet press up with a lot of wood chips. And as you see where that green line was, yeah, that wasn't going to happen anytime soon. So, yeah. And just look at... And we're going to fast forward this because this just standing there looking at the numbers down in the right hand corner, how fast they're moving. I turned it off. And pretty soon we're gonna go back and we're just gonna park you complete outfit right here. Oh, you going after the little trailer? Why are you picking on the little trailer? Come on. Yeah, I have to defend the little trailer. The Manitou rides again. And you know that one snapshot that I took of the Manitou sitting like... Alright, now I just had mentioned in the video that I'll see y'all back in the back corner. So this is the perfect time to do this. Split the clip. We'll split it right there. And then we're just gonna breeze right through it till we get back to this back yonder corner. Really don't know. Right about there. Be a good place to snip it. Okay, now if you see down here, this is the area where we just ended the snip and where we first began. So that little area there is this particular clip right here, driving from picking up the lorry all the way to where you see it here. Okay, so since this is gonna be in essence a junk cut, because we're gonna delete this clip. Okay, now you see it, you don't see it down here anymore. And if I move this cursor here, the time counter, you're going to see that little line right there. That's this area right here. But this is what I was talking about finding something new. And I hit the wrong button. Add transition. We got a whole bunch of them. I'm just not going to scroll down. And since the opening and the closing is a graveyard, we're going to pick a little coffin opening or whatever you want to call it, and it's going to look like this.
And I'll see you back in that far corner.
Now, was that something cool or is that something cool?
Okay.
But in the next video, I'm going to use the Manitou to get this tree away from the cliff.
Unbeknownst of the time, I'm gonna have to call the video here. But
I'm just trying to find a good picture to take here.
yeah, you know what? I'll take this as a screenshot too. But I still want to use that other thumbnail of the Manitou. So.
And here comes the end, right here.
I'll take this screenshot and I'll use it for the next video.
And then we're going to show you how I put the words in.
Thumbnail for the Manitou, like I've been wanting to do. So I'll leave it here. I'll bid you guys a good day. I'm out. Peace.
Okay, that's what the original outro is looking like. No, I go back and forth, I don't know how many times. Okay, we're not going to worry about minutes, we're going to just look at the seconds. The 29 seconds. Move that up to a 30. And we're going to, and it only goes up to 34. So 29 to 34, but we're starting at 30. And we're gonna see 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna have text overlay. Get back down here to the 30. Or we could probably do 29 and get her. Let's do 30. Anyways, we're going to hit X where that plus is so we can add it. And we're going to stay with the middle grouping here. And since I've already typed this in numerous times, I can just come right up here. Oh, I'm putting in my beginning. Don't want to do that. I want to put it in my ending. Well, still, I typed that in so many times. It remembered. We're going to hit done, which is R2. And this is set full 5 seconds for that's for the duration of that ending clip. But we're actually going to bring this down to 3 seconds. And hit the transform that was lit up. So that way we can bring it down. And it looks to be about middle of the screen. So we're going to hit X for it to be all right. And we can watch it here. Or we can go back to this and watch it. Just like that. And now I do have two hitting your L1 and R1. You can tab to these different splits. This is our first purple one. This is our second. Of course, we're going backwards, so. Okay, cool. This is what the beginning looks like. Following the same way as you've seen the ending. This is up for like a duration of like 5 seconds. So, anyways, what we get to do here is add some music. Because you don't want to hear a 50-mile-an-hour chipmunk chainsaw, do you? No, I don't think you did. So, and a lot of these songs are like heavy metal, the music I grew up on, so I like most of it. Did I use this one already? I've probably used all this music at least once, and there's not really a whole lot here. Let's use this one. And as you see, it's already starting to load up. That's what it's doing here. And it's also going over the... Okay, this is the end of the song. And you see it right here. This was our time lapse. This is not. This is not. So what we need to come back here. Okay, we're in our time lapse right now. This is the beginning. Now I usually put a fade in too. I don't know, hold on. Okay, we don't need to put a fade in. But we're gonna come here to the end of the time lapse, which is right here. Okay, you barely see it, but you see the purple color here and like the bluish gray here. So what we need to do here is we're gonna, you know how we split the film? We can do the same thing with the music. Hit it again to confirm. And now you see that it's split right here. And before we put our fade here, because because at this point we're done with the time lapse and we're getting with the normal speed of the video, we're gonna go to this side of the split. we're gonna come over here to move music, and we're just gonna use the right joystick. We're just gonna slide this along. And that was another little sentence I put in there because when I was recording this particular video, the microphone was still folded up and I didn't have it down. Okay, so didn't think the second time lapse was this far away. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna stop this right as the time lapse. Or even we can probably get away with overlapping that a hair. But it's moved, we put it at where we want. Now we can hit X to pretty much drop it. And then we can go, then we can come here to fade in. I always do 2 seconds. And now to put the fade in, or fade, yeah, the fade in here at the beginning. And yeah, let's.
Oh, that's perfect.
Get the fade out on this, so we'll move this to 2 seconds. Whoops. So we got the fade out here. Okay, now these are the only 2 time lapses that we got. So this poor song is gonna be not being able to continue because we're gonna go back to split music. Hit again to confirm. And then while we're over the music, we're done with the video part of it. So it's not going to be nothing for me to, what did I just do? Well, I can come over here to delete music, but you know, you can, if you didn't do that goof like I did, you can just come back to square where that trash can is. And then just delete the rest of the music. And I always like to be in the neighborhood of where I want it, and not like right over here and expect it to be here. So what we're gonna do is come back here to fade out. 2 seconds. And then also we'll fade the music out. And everything. Oh, I don't know why he's doing that, but everything else is normal. I didn't do any more time lapses. So this here is the video and the commentary that I did while recording the game. The lines are where I cut it, blah, blah, blah. Like you see here. And all the others that has this FX box right here is that little transition screen. These 2 down here are the music itself that we were just playing with. So now the total runtime of this video is now 34 minutes and 34 seconds. That's with all the editing. The music track is actually laying on the video, so that doesn't add to the time or take away. And so that's how it's done. And Now we're gonna go hit our options. There's two ways to do it. You can hit back and, you know, save and exit, or you can just go to options, save project, export to gallery, generate thumbnail. I haven't played around with that too much yet. View help. I haven't been there. So we're gonna export to gallery, and what it's gonna do is just gonna render everything that I've just worked through. It's going to render that up to 100%, and then I can take it and put it on a flash drive. Put it over there on my computer, load it up to the site, and that'll be another video for you guys to watch.